In the self-reflection of it all, we must ask ourselves, is it worth it to let me work here? I done put my hair down and I'm flip it. I'm not reversing nothing because I'm not finna do any of that. Yep. Shout out to Miss Kelly. How y'all doing? Y'all good? I hope so. Okay. Great intro. I don't know what's coming up next, so I holla. I presume. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know yet. But I'll tell you one thing. I was talking to my cousin. One of my cousins, I should say. And she's like, how you doing? I was, I'm good. You know, I'm ups and downs. I'm taking my hair down because I added the braids for my wheat twist. But before I said that part, I just I'm taking my hair down. She was like, "Oh, no more locks." I was like, "Oh no, the locks is still there. It was braided. So from my wheat twist, so I take it down. Okay, now it's all curly. I was like, it's all curly, and that's what I said. I was like, it's all curly now. I thought about it, and I was like, that would take too long. That involves a lot of combing to take this down, and then on top of that, okay, on top of that, this is long. This is This is low. On top of that, that would be very painful. Very painful. I ain't got the time. I don't have the time for that hurt and that sorrow and that pain. Okay, it's taking this down, and it was just in this little three braids of each one. Okay, looking like I had individuals, even though they still look like individuals. No, no. Okay, no. I don't know what to say. No. Side note, I think my future wives, whenever I find them, my future girlfriends, start there first. Start with the small business. We love this, okay? Also, somebody had posted something, and it said, instead of waiting for the right one, practice for the right one. And as I was listening to this, I'm like, in order sometimes to practice for the right one, you don't actually have to date a person necessarily, or keep going on multiple dates with people. Sometimes you can just date yourself. Find the rightness within you first. What do you want as a person? And do you do those things for yourself? Some of those things. You can't do it for yourself, heck. But do you do those things for yourself? Sometimes you are your practice for the right one. Remember that. Love yourselves. Because a lot of people, they do be like, oh yeah, you gotta get under another person. Or you just, some people are people. I'm kind of not. So I guess this is from an introverted or yeah perspective. I don't know perceptions. Whatever the recall is. Yeah, love yourself first. Get to know you. Not a lot of people get to know themselves, and I feel like people need to get to know themselves. Not a lot of people know themselves. They're not getting to know them. They need to get to know you. You are where the power is at. You are where it's gonna be solved. Yeah, we can heal together. Don't get me wrong, but that individual healing is important. Are you willing to do the work? Like I said in another video, I meet you there. I meet you halfway. I meet you where you at. But is you ready to heal? Because being with a person like me, you gonna have to heal. I learned this. I learned this because it's not a forced. It's not a force. I'm not gonna force you to heal, but you gotta be ready for that healing because it's a journey. Once I started to care more about me, I realized something in my life. And I started seeing a lot of things, and I seen how I was once being treated to certain peoples in my life that, treat me certain kind of ways. I started seeing that they was being treated those kind of ways. Now I never wanted that for them. Because that's messed up. And, I understand how karma works, but it is really messed up. In the end, you don't want to see it happen to somebody or some peoples that have done it to you. But you see what they will go through to make it work. And I'm like, interesting. You put yourself through hot water and hell to make that work. But that means you overstood your assignment. And, well, that's your karma. So how you gonna deal with it? But that's also, are you accepting the love you feel you deserve, or are you getting the love that you really deserve? It's a question. But hey, that's your healing. You met where they was at. You meet where you at. I know, it's very positive, isn't it? You would think that was a negative comment, but it's actually really positive. Things tend to turn around as long as you're willing to turn them around. But at the end of the day, I think it's about happiness. So let yourself be happy. Give yourself that win. Okay? Like I said in the other video, get out of the box. Don't put yourself in a box. But, but I will say this, okay? I will say this, okay? I will say this, okay? Because I got to bring up an old TV show, one of my favorite old TV shows. I'm gonna keep messing my hair because I'm just like that right now because it's curly and it's in my face. But old old TV show, okay? Is if you, you would know, once I say this. But sometimes you gotta get in the box, okay? You know what I'm saying? So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. Why? Because it's been fun to play and sing together in the box. You know what I'm saying? In the box, I missed that show. It's a good show. But they have fun in the box. People don't be having fun in the boxes. So if that box ain't fun, it's time for you to get another box. Or you find a way to have fun in that box. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the experience. Enjoy the process. And trust the process. Because that's where it's going to be at for you. Alright? That's where it's going to be at. And you going to have to find it. Okay? So, that being said, I didn't even mean to make an actual video. I was just making the intro, but I guess I just made the video. Sometimes I just get to speaking and the speaking just come to me and I'd be like, you know what, with this, we're gonna roll with this. We're gonna roll with this today. Okay? We're gonna roll with it because that's where we at. Okay? That's where we at. And when we act that way, we just gonna have to be there. Okay? I speak the truth to you. And I'm hoping I'm speaking light into your life through that darkness. But darkness is not necessarily bad. You can also always find, sometimes you need that darkness to see the light. But also, don't step into the light, Caroline, because apparently that's a bad thing. And sometimes, believe it or not, you gotta go through that negative to get to that positive. Not a lot of people know what positivity look like. Sometimes you gotta go through that bad to get to that good. You know when you're there. You know. It ain't no manipulative thing. There ain't no lies. I'm just saying. There won't be no abuse. There won't be no taking advantage of. There will be no, oh, do this to benefit. No. There's bonuses. But it's positive. And it's good. There will be ups and downs. But them ups and downs still going to possibly more than likely be positive. Sometimes we gotta go through certain journeys. Not all of us get it so fast. Some of us take time. We all on the journey together. As one. Okay. Now I gotta go read up on some switch words. I holla. Okay, it's your boy. Super Life. And I'm super life. Woo. What am I doing with myself? I don't even know. Oh, I'm gonna be mad about that later. Why did I just do that? I don't know. But I'm hoping this don't get tangled. I'm about to put my hair up anyway, because I'm about to lay down. Also, I got stuff to do. It's been a day, it's been a time, it's been a journey. I'm pretty sure my dog is staring at me. Oh no, he's asleep. Okay. He's like, nah, I'm going to sleep, bro. Dad. No. Night. Sleepy time. Technically, it's morning time. We should put this in the middle of when the video cut off. But recently there was another post. I know this technically don't have nothing to do with what I was saying, but then again, I guess in some senses it kind of do. But this has to do something with what I was saying yesterday, which is in question things. Hopefully I find this video so I can put it in the description here, but a lot of things you hear about the quote unquote Illuminati, that's how I'm gonna say it, okay? When they start saying things like, oh yeah, dudes wear dresses and in skirts and all that stuff, I question that part of it all. I feel like somebody who just has a vendetta against that is how that started. Because if we are to look at ancient Egypt, if we're gonna go back to AD here, men, and they still do it today. Okay, Scotland, they do it. A few of them. They wear gowns. They wear skirts, which in Scotland is called a kilt. In Egyptian, they would wear skirts. In Egypt, so they'll wear togas, which is just pretty much a gown, a dress, or whatever, if you will, with a damn thing holding it together. And then sometimes they put a rope around the belt, and that's like, I mean, yeah, they put a rope for the belt. Like, think about that. So it look like it's a two-piece, but it's a one-piece. And some of them ain't even got clothes underneath that. I question. In Egypt, especially so the men can feel more into their femininity, but more so for them to feel more powerful, especially to women, to show them that they're the most powerful. They actually wore wigs. Whoever had the longest wig was more powerful because they embraced both sides. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. If Egypt back then could figure that out, pharaohs, if they could figure that out, then what is the problem with everybody nowadays? And it's those same people that would be like, oh, not those people that can figure it out, but it's the same people that say, oh yeah, that's a problem, and oh yeah, you wearing that, you sensitive. So you gonna say that this generation is sensitive, right? Especially for fighting for the right for some of them to wear dresses. I don't wear them, but dresses, skirts, and all that stuff. You're for the males to do that, right? You're gonna say they're sensitive. I dare you to, if we had a time machine, to go back into time and then say that to one of them. Do you realize that some of these people that literally wore these gowns, had the togas on, they went to war in those outfits? Had the skirts on, they went to war in them outfits? Which means that they had swords and a shield protecting them. Where's the sensitivity? Got a point, don't I? This is why I question stuff. Like before, when I was a little bit younger, I didn't fall for it, but I was like, okay, this is interesting. Because I already knew about it. But I'm just like, okay, some of the poses, I get that. But some parts of it, I was like, this don't make sense. This is something that's older than this itself. Remember, they don't completely teach you about everything in history books. So, think smarter, not harder. And some people are like, that is hard to think about. No. So many people are so conditioned into what people want you to think instead of actually paying attention to what they've already taught you and matching that up to how they want you to think now. I bet you one thing, none of those people was ever called too many names that are called today. Think about this too. If you wanted to be in a play, okay, especially in those times, let's think about Shakespeare here. We can go further than Shakespeare, but we're going to stay at Shakespeare here. Women were not allowed to perform. So who you think played the women characters? They wore dresses, and they'd be like, oh yeah, they did that for fame, but to be honest with you, if you really look at it, they wore what everybody was already wearing. They just feminized their voices. Did feminine gestures, if you will. So, people complaining about something that's already been here. I'm just saying. Question things. Because if I'm going to look at this as a whole situation, some of it don't make sense. But then again, it makes sense. It just don't add up. Now I know there's some other things, like I said, make sense, but don't add up. But I'll let that other part of the video continue. I'll catch y'all later. I can go deep into some roots about this, but I'm gonna keep it there. Simple. Bam. I'm a simple man. Y'all used to me just dragging it along, but no. I'm a simple man. I keep it there. I catch you actually in this next clip. Yep. I had a personal thing, my bad. It's 555. Oh, look at it. 55555. It's really up in here about to change. Everything up in here going insane. Hey, my son crazy, but it ain't no lie. It's 555 a.m. About to change the look. Hey, over here, not giving up. My son crazy, but it ain't no lie. We on 55555. Make that change. Anyway. It's a beautiful number, angelic. Spell actually. Sean with the W's. Shepa Sean. 444 Kurmatara 777. So Sean of awesome knees. So of awesome seeks. Sean with the W's that again. Okay. Sean Woodtool. Up in here. Discovery in my life. Anyway, I'll catch you later, like I said. Have a great one. Have a good one. And love yourselves, hug yourselves, and be one with yourself and love the people around you. Make sure that when the time comes, that you do what you need to do for you. And that's important. You know what I'm saying? I've already kind of explained how I've healed a lot from that pain you saw me in, and trust me, there was a couple of things that actually resulted in that pain, and there's a thing I'm trying to perfect because I want to perfect it, doing it in a certain kind of way, but that thing is what helped me heal, and I'm so grateful for it, and I can't wait to make more of it so that way I could help more people, because it has helped some people as it has gone through. But yeah, I'm just changing some things up and, like I said, perfecting it. So, catch you later. I love you. I love yourself, like I said. And be kind to yourself as well as others. And stop accepting the love you think you deserve and accept the love you know you deserve. But let me add something to that, because you see, some people be like, I know I deserve that love, and that love is postpartum. Like, that is not the good love. Like, that's not no love you actually deserve. Where is you at? Are you happy? Are you choosing that? Don't allow yourself to be abused mentally, physically, verbally, emotionally, or any of the Elise. What? Any of the attack ones, okay? Don't ever be attacked, okay? It's not okay. And don't do it to yourself. Though, I would say, you are the only one that should be allowed to do that. But I wouldn't recommend it, but I have my moments too. Everybody has their moments. But don't attack yourself too much. Love yourself. Because if you're attacking yourself, that might be why somebody attacking you. Is that some kind of a reflection? When will my reflection show who I am? Inside. Let me not be too loud. This lady's over here sleeping. I'm over here singing. My bad. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, Mo. I'll catch you later. I'm tired. A little bit. But I got work to do. So, I'm out. Bye. Right, the chest, that one kind of hurt. The one I just did like a few hours ago did it, but that one hurt. Alright. Let's be real honest right now. Okay, real honest with ourselves, because I just took my hair down from this being in this braids, from being twisted here, right? It was in the braids for a while. I look like I'm ready to let my soul glow. Like, let's just. It's not necessarily nilly vanilly, but damn it, what? See, I'm scared. What if I just pull up on somebody like just think about it. Just you good. Know what I'm saying? Let yourself. I'm not gonna even do that. No, not even gonna do that to myself. Not today. Not today. Not today. I made choices and decisions. I did. I really did. And am I proud of myself for my choices and decisions? Yes, I am. I'm very handsome. This is all this is telling me. Am I just goshing on myself? That's what it is. But I also really am on the same page of the look like the just let your soul glow. Just I know it ain't a Jerry curl, but it's a curl. Oh, ooh. I think you. I'm just kidding. Beyonce popped in my head. Okay. I was about to say 6-inch weave, and this ain't no weave. This is mine. This is really my. Oh, ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. I'm good.